Hello everyone, it's Dick here. I have come to expect that whenever I post a new video, I will always lose a handful of subscribers. My unpopular opinions and recently infrequent posts have resulted in a slow attrition rate of people who are interested in hearing my thoughts and musings on motorcycles and the world at large. It did not, however, occur to me that my posting a video about my growing love for Fanny's Mutt motorcycle would not only result in the customary loss of subscribers, but rather trigger the implosion of the brand altogether. It has recently been brought to my attention by a canal boat faring friend that Mutt Motorcycles is in administration. For those of you who live outside of the UK, or even those of you inside who are not so business savvy, that means they've incurred so much debt the company can't meet its obligations. This is a bad thing. It's a bad thing as it usually leads to a hasty restructuring in an attempt to rescue the business, a sale to a larger organization who will clean house and exploit its assets or name recognition for its own ends, or ultimately a sale or dissolution of its assets to maximize its obligations to its debtors and shareholders. It is safe to say that the brand as we knew it is done for. Mutt is not the only Chinese clone spray booth importer that has recently gone down. Heritage Motorcycles evaporated just after I visited their booth at the last motorcycle show, but learning what I have learned about their history, it probably was only a matter of time for them. If you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I was a reluctant Mutt adopter. I only acquiesced to placate Fanny's aesthetic attraction to the bikes. My skepticism as to the reliability of Chinese-produced motor vehicles was my chief concern. And, as I've admitted in a recent video, I have since come around to the motorcycle. At first glance, it does not appear that lack of sales was the problem that led to its closure, despite low sales numbers across the industry, but rather its desire to expand too quickly. My boating friend tells me that Mutt had expanded to at least 10 different countries and was opening and closing shops all over the UK over the past couple of years. Before our own ownership of a Mutt Hilts in 2018, I had attended a good number of Mutt branded or sponsored events. Shakedown and I visited the Mutt headquarters in Birmingham on our way home from our winter motorcycle tour to the Isle of Skye, and after becoming an owner herself, Fanny insisted that we stop by the headquarters as well. None of these events or any of my visits to shops or even the headquarters gave me a sense of inclusion or a warm and fuzzy feeling that my purchase and my enthusiasm about the motorcycles were appreciated in any way beyond the money placed on the barrelhead at the time of purchase. This might be attributed to my antisocial attitude and my lack of hipster styling, but you'd think with all of their seemingly developed marketing acumen, they would recognize the value of a returning customer. As far as I know, Mutt has ceased all business trading and has laid off all its staff, which I was surprised to learn was only 18 people. And, equally worryingly, is unable to fulfill the orders of customers who had placed deposits or had purchased bikes prior to closing the doors. On a follow-up to my Can't Kill the Mutt video, I spoke to my local mechanic about the bike's slow start issues. He said that in the past, the slow start issues would lead to starter failures and that he was unable to acquire parts for the repair, and that if I do experience such a failure, I should look on eBay for parts from broken bikes. And this was before there was even a scent of blood in the water for the administration sharks. Not so long back to when parts and warranty work was still being carried out by Mutt directly. So we will see how long we can keep Fanny's Mutter Superior on the road, despite my buying into the product and its seeming inability to be killed through neglect and abuse. I will watch the goings-on with mild interest, as I would be interested to see if I can acquire parts for repair in the future. But I hold true to the old engineer's philosophy that on a long enough timeline, everything breaks. The irony of my recent lauding of the bike, immediately preceding the company going into administration, is not lost on me. I declared that you can't kill a Mutt motorcycle, but apparently you can kill the company who sells them. I take no responsibility for KTM. If you like that video, and you want to see more like them, hit like, share, and subscribe.